Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to PA Street Team. For those of you that are new here, my name is Derek. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button and also that notification bell so you can keep up with my latest content. If you saw my last video, you had seen that I peeled off the camouflage wrap, and that was quite honestly because we are getting into the holiday season and it's time to make the car a little bit more festive. In 2018, I wrapped the car in wrapping paper, actual wrapping paper, on a Harlequin style based on the Mark IIIs. And then last year, I wrapped the car in over 2,000 Christmas lights. This year, I was trying to find a way to combine those two together, and I think we're going to do just that today. We're going to start off by wrapping the same Christmas lights that we used last year, and then after we finish that, we're going to move on to the next step, which is really going to set it apart this year. I got my dad here to help out. He's over here. My little brother Logan. And then my sister Jaidyn's hiding in the car because, well, she's a sister, and that's what sisters do. But, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to time-lapse footage us doing the first layer of lights, and then I'll explain the second part, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. Hey, Future Derek here. Before we get too deep into the video, I did want to give a huge shout-out to my sponsor, Snowblocks Snowjacks. Winter is only a few short weeks away, and for many people in the United States and Canada, this means winter precipitation is on the way, too. Avalanching snow and ice from rooftops can be extremely hazardous to property, people, and pets. So if you own a home or business with a sloped roof, then listen up. Since 1976, when they originated the first polycarbonate snow guard, Snowblocks Snowjacks has been providing protection from falling snow and ice for homeowners and business owners alike. Whether you're looking for polycarbonate guards, a heavy-duty snow bar system, or more traditional metal styles, they've got you covered with an extensive lineup of products that are made right here in the United States. Now you may be asking yourself, what do snow guards have to do with a car channel? Good question. Well, let me show you exactly what falling snow and ice off of a roof can do to your car. You don't want to let your ride or loved ones become the next victim of Jack Frost, so make sure you check them out on their website at www.snowblocks-snowjacks.com and use my coupon code SNOWGUARD5, all one word, for 5% off of your order. Alright, so we got the whole car wrapped in the lights that we used last year. I'll turn you around, you can see. It took us about 2 to 2.5 hours to get the whole car. Granted, the effect in daytime is not nearly as cool as it is at nighttime, I get that. But the whole way around the car, sorry, it's all shaky. And then up onto the roof as well. So yeah, we're good to go there. Now the next step is where the real fun begins, and that's over in this box. So I'd said how I wanted to combine the Harlequin look of the wrapping paper from 2018 and then the lights that are now on the car from last year. So here are, let's see, 4 and 12 strands of more of these LED fairy lights, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn the car into a lit Harlequin. So we have blue, yellow, red, and green, and we're going to be using the green for where the teal would normally be, but teal Christmas lights are super expensive, so that just wasn't in the budget for this year. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. So if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to have a switch inside the car where I can swap back and forth from the lighting like I had it last year, and then a Harlequin look. In keeping with true Harlequin fashion, the bumper will be red, both front fenders will be green, the hood will be yellow, the door will be red on both sides, the back doors will be yellow. We're going to have to fake back doors by shaping the lights, and then the rear fenders on the C-pillars will be blue, Then the rear bumper will be yellow, and the hatch will be green. So, should be pretty cool. I'm excited to see it. My dad and my brother went to get some drinks quick because we've been at this for about 2.5 hours, and we're going to start diving back in. But I can't wait to see how it turns out, so let's get started. So it's been a few days, and the reasoning for that is because one of my strands of lights was not working, and unfortunately it was one of the ones that took up half the car. The original strands that I put on the car last year are what's underneath. Each one takes up an entire half of the car. It's about 1,000 lights per strand, and one of them wasn't lighting up. So it took me a couple of days. I finally figured out what happened, and now it's working properly. So I'm happy about that, but let me show you what happened. If you can see, right up here in this area, I think I did a pretty decent job at hiding it. A wire here and a bulb had gotten lodged in between the fender and the hood. It smashed the bulb and severed the wire, so nothing was lit. So I just came in here with some butt connectors, did a little bit of waterproof heat wrap over it, and now we should be good to go. So this is what the car looks like. So between the 2 strands last year and the 12 that we added this year, we are up to approximately 4,800 lights. Take you around, whole way around the car. This is what it looks like in the daytime. Kind of looks like a weird cobweb pattern in the day. I apologize for the shaky camera. I need to get a gimbal. Maybe Santa will bring me one. But yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. And then I will bring you back outside in a little bit when it gets dark. So here it is. I'm calling it Ho Ho Harlequin. So we got our green fenders, our yellow hood, red bumper, red door. I had to fake a back door in yellow because the original Harlequins were 4-door, but this is 2. Then we did a little bit of blue on the rear to make kind of that rear fender look. And then yellow on the bumper, green on the hatch. Now we do have a little issue that I'm trying to figure out because the pattern does continue over to the other side, but these lights do have controllers, and for some reason I can't get this one to go solid. And unfortunately these lights do not have a memory, so every time I turn them off and turn them back on they go crazy. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I really liked how the Christmas wrap looked when I did that in the Harlequin look. If I ever get a Mark III, it's going to be a Harlequin, so I just really thought this was a fun way to do it. And then the other lights are on as well, on another switch inside, so I can have it all on at the same time. So let's get some shots, and then I'll show you the change.